Hello, hello. Welcome back. It's been a while since I've done one of these kinds of streams. But I thought I didn't really have any games lined up today to play, so I figured let's mix things up and do a build stream. Um, so we are continuing this guy here. This is a model from the Iron-Blooded Orphans series. These models are kind of interesting because I find their joints are quite loose, from what I've found. I don't know why. I've just found that their joints are a little looser than other models that I've done. In the background, you can probably see a bunch of Pokemon models and stuff that I've also done. If you're curious about those, I've got videos in my channel going all over building all of those. So if you're curious, feel free to check those out as well. But yeah, so we're going to continue this guy today. I need to work on obviously the waist and the legs, and then probably some weapons. And we'll see how it goes. The one thing I'm not also a huge fan of with this kit is it's got a lot of stickers. I'm I'm getting better with stickers. I'm learning to accept them. But they're hit and miss for me at least still. So I have not gotten into painting yet. Painting is a new thing for me. I don't think I'll probably get into painting anytime soon, just because it's gonna get cold here pretty soon. And once the weather heads into the negatives, I don't really want to go outside or whatever to do like base coating or whatever like that. So because of that, I'm probably gonna. I mean, I might. I've been considering trying to do like maybe hand painting, doing like very very light, light hand painting, um, like dry brushing or whatever. Um, but I'm not entirely sure. I think if I did do that, I'd probably buy an existing kit that I already have, and I would do it like that. I'm just currently looking for the next piece I need to cut out here. Looks like we're looking for B41. Oh, okay, I see it. I was expecting a different color, that's why. So we're gonna cut this guy out here, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Ooh, this is kind of a weird angle. Might have to take it on from the other side here. Usually, I find it's kind of awkward trying to get this in on camera, but I try to just so that I'm not doing half the build off camera. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start trimming this down. I think I have to add some stickers to this too as well. Looks like that's the case, so we'll do that as well. And yeah, but I find building models like this is quite, I don't know. It's therapeutic in a way, just because you don't really have any other distractions. I found when I started doing these, I was during a very like turbulent time in my life, and I found I just needed something to do that would keep me busy and focused and keep my mind off of things. And I feel like I feel like this does the trick. You can see I've done some panel lining, but it's like really amateur hour. It's rough. Um, I'll see if I can find it. I've just been using a pen to do it. Um, but I don't know if my methods are all that great. So I had just been using one of these Gundam markers to do it. It's got like a fine tip there, so it's kind of nice because you can just press down and then the ink will flow. So it's really nice for doing some of these panel lining. However, I don't think I perfected my, I guess my methods for it yet. So still learning, still very rough at it, but I guess at the end of the day, as long as you're having fun with it and you're enjoying yourself, I guess that's all that really matters. However, I would like to get better because I feel like the nicer of a model that you have at the end, I don't know, it's just fun all the way through. You can look back at it and go like, oh yeah, I did a really nice job on that. So try and do my best, but we'll see. See how it goes. Okay, so we do need a sticker for this. It's number 23, which is down on the bottom right here. Got a chevron, so we'll just add one of those. At least they look like chevrons to me. Now, somebody recommended to me in the past just using tweezers for this. Actually, I don't know if those are the smallest ones I have. I should really get like smaller tweezers. I feel like that would make things a lot easier for me here. But they did actually work out quite nicely the last time I tried it. So I think it's just a matter of practice over time, but it's still tricky. I don't know. These tiny, tiny stickers are, they'll be the end of me, I'm sure. But it's not too bad. You should take your time and line it up. The one thing I do appreciate though with these stickers, oh well, see, I placed it, I ended up placing it pretty poorly there. The nice thing is you can lift them up and try again if you need to. Or alternatively, you can even push down on them and just realign them. With enough pressure, you can just kind of nudge them into place, but there we go. That's a bit better. So let's just nudge that one into place, and I think we should be golden. We should be all right. Yeah, perfect. Good enough. There we go. It's not 100%, but it's better than when I initially put it down. So there we go. We got a piece there. Looks like I need C8. Where are you, C8? But yeah, I really like building these. I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's very zen. You just kind of like zone out. Normally I used to put music on, which was nice, but I haven't really thought of doing that since. And while I'm streaming it, I don't know if I can. Probably not. I'd probably get copyright striked if I put music on. Although I'm sure I could probably find like royalty-free music, but I don't know how fun that would be. I feel like, you like what you like, and it's kind of like, well, I don't know if you'd want to necessarily be listening to something. Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe you'd find something you like, I guess, but it's just, I don't know if that'd be fun or not. I used to really like listening to the radio when I'd go out on drives. So whenever I'd go out for a drive, I'd listen to the CBC radio, which I think is the Canadian something radio. I don't know, broadcasting something. I don't know. My mind is blanking on that. But anyways, they'd always have music or like talk stuff on or whatever. Either that or I'd listen to we have like a local university station. And so I'd listen to that because, well, sometimes you never knew what you were going to find when you listen to that. Ooh, I took a little bit too much off here. Could probably sand that down, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, actually, I might try. But the interesting thing with the university station is like they basically let anybody come on and play whatever music they wanted to. So you get everything from like reggae to heavy metal, electronic music. You can think of it, they'd play it. And so that was always kind of interesting because then it was like, well, you never knew what you were going to find. However, I mean, they did have a schedule. So, I mean, like if you knew you preferred something, you could tune in for that. Like I think on like Saturday nights or whatever, they play electronic music. So if I just happened to be driving on a Saturday night, I'd always tune in for that. But that was kind of cool, especially because like they play stuff that you normally would never hear on like a traditional radio station. Like I remember putting it on one weekday, just randomly. I just happened to be out and about and running errands or something, and they had like bagpipe music playing, but it wasn't like traditional bagpipe music. It was like completely different. It was very, very interesting. Never heard anything like it before, and I don't think I've heard anything like it since. But it was cool. It was just different, but yeah, so it's fun. I greatly appreciate those kind of like homegrown initiative type things where they I don't know, just let people take risks or try something that normally would never get airtime. So that's kind of neat. All right, so we got part of part of something. I guess we're building the feet right now. I didn't sand that super great. You can still kind of see there's a little bit of a nub there. I don't know if you can see. There's still a little bit of a stress mark there where I snipped it off, but that's okay. I'm definitely not going for perfection on this one. I feel like if I can just even finish this one, I'll be happy just because I don't know. For some reason, this took me months to actually build. I feel like I've been working on this one for probably this would probably be like coming up on 2 years, maybe. I don't know. For some reason, this model and I just did not get along, and we did not finish doing this one in a timely manner. So, hey, LA, how's it going? I'm doing well. How are you, man? Long time no see. I hope you're doing well. How's life been treating you? I saw you, by the way, I saw you actually jumped in briefly yesterday. Um, but I think you just posted a question mark. I don't know if your whole message came through. I was kind of confused by that. Hey, John, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. You're doing well, LA? Nice, dude. 2 years? Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't know. I've been working on this particular model for like a really long time. I just got distracted with other models and other hobbies, and I started doing like YouTube, and then I was just I don't know. I don't know why this one took so long, but we're chipping away at it now. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, you fell asleep right after. Oh, no worries. No worries at all. It's all good. A timely manner. Yeah, true enough. Hey, Videosity, how's it going? Hope you're doing well today. I'm also good in the process of doing my first weathering. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I really want to try that. I'm just so intimidated by painting or, like I don't know, just painting in general just seems so intimidating to me. Like, it gets into like even like color theory and like drawing and stuff, and I'm like, ooh, scary. um, I think if I do uh like painting, I'd probably get another classic like this guy. Um, I feel like that model was just like really, really like nicely done. It's like the model, I guess, the Gundam model. So I'd probably grab another one of those if I wanted to do some weathering for the first time. One thing I'd really like doing as well is I'd love to add like LEDs. Because not too long ago, well, I guess a couple years now, but I learned how to solder for the first time and like just do like simple soldering. And so I feel like I could probably solder together some like wiring and stuff to make like cool effects with lighting, and I feel like that'd be very very cool to do. I'd like to try that at some point. How to what? How to solder. So like using like a soldering iron to um melt metal together for like circuit boards and stuff. Um so I think that'd be fun to do at some point, because then you can like they have like LED, like they're basically like LED wires that are like lit up and bendy, and then you can put them like into cotton balls and then use them to like mimic like explosions and stuff. So you get like actual lighting in the explosion effect, which seems really cool to me. I don't know. I've seen some like YouTube videos where people are like just doing absolutely cool stuff with their models, and I think it's very inspiring. Solder, I barely know her. But yeah, like I don't know, some of the people that make models on YouTube are like absolutely next level. And you're gonna be one of those guys who go all out. I don't know, maybe eventually. I'm very intimidated by it. I'm I don't know. I always look at something and I go like, "Oh, I don't know if I could ever do that. Like, I don't know if I'd be any good at it, you know?" But what I'm trying to remind myself of is the only way you get better at something is by doing it, right? So, practice and just trying stuff out. So, that's what I told myself regarding YouTube stuff, and I think it's worked out for the most part. I'm definitely better than when I started, so I think it'd be good to try, you know? And eventually, maybe one day you'll get to that point where it's like, oh, it looks really good. So, okay, this is like really heavy duty stuff. It's gonna scuff this up something fierce, but that's okay. We'll work our way down. But yeah, I don't know. People do some crazy stuff like with like LEDs or even just painting. Like one thing that I'd love to do is like cell shading. So they make it look like it's straight out of like a comic book or something. And I think that looks really, really cool when it's done right. It just looks so good. So I'd love to try that one day. Actually, that didn't turn out too bad. Just clean it up a little and then we're off to the next step. Dude, that'd be dope. Yeah, you should look it up. Like, if you look up like cell shaded Gundam models or something on Google Images, you'll find examples of it, and it looks stunning. Like it's actually like ridiculous. I don't know how people can figure that out, but it looks very cool. Wow, actually sanding that out did pretty well. There's a little bit of a mark still, but it's pretty okay. I feel like I put too much of the first layer of weathering, but I can probably mellow it out with future layers. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I haven't done it personally, but from what I've read, you can generally like fix it up as you go. Um, the thing too is, you know what? You're probably gonna like maybe you won't be 100% satisfied with the first time you do it, but you're only gonna get better. So I have faith in you. You can do it. You can do it. I fully believe in you. Let's see. Where's the next sheet that I need? The one thing I really need to get myself is like a stand for all of my runner sheets because I always I'm like sorting through them the whole time as I'm going, and I'm like, which sheet am I looking for? And it's always awkward. It's always super awkward. Oh, did I do that wrong? I did do it wrong. Wow. Reading instructions is good to do. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Why do I always manage this? Any of you who've come here, come to the streams or past building streams can will probably know that I'm terrible at accidentally forgetting steps or missing steps. This is one of those times. I was supposed to put this nub in here so that I can actually put the foot or connect the foot to the leg. I'm gonna have to quickly pry it open. I don't know why I do this to myself though. It's like I read the instructions, but then like I like stop to do one thing and then and then I end up messing it up. Let's just see here. Maybe I can do this. Oh, I got it. Haha. For the content. I feel like it makes really bad content because there's like nothing going on. Uh you're not terrible at it. You're just special. I'm specially gifted. Let's see. Ugh. Oh my gosh. This piece is so firmly cemented in there. Holy man. I almost got it. I almost got it. There we go. Ah, we got it. Okay. Okay, like let's not forget this time. I need to connect this piece in like this. Yeah, one thing that's weird though is like this particular like set of models. I don't know if I just had like bad luck or what it is, but I found the like this is from the Iron-Blooded Orphans series. And I found like the kits from that series all have very like weird joints. Like they just don't seem to connect well. Like specifically like these like joints that connect the different sections, like these ball joints. They're all very loose, I find, and I don't know why, but they all seem to be like that. So I'm not sure if it's just like whatever process they use for printing those models is like weird or what, but I've done some models where um like the joints are perfect. Like they line up and they're like they seem like they're like factory machined perfectly. Like the parts snap in, they're snug, but they're not like overly tight. You know, but it's just like for whatever reason this series is notorious for being a little difficult. It's typical of this line. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess I didn't get a dud then. I mean, I guess that's good. I was worried that I was like getting like bad kits, but maybe if it's typical, then well, at least I know it's not just me or I'm not just like super unlucky. It's just the way it is. I think I saw that you could get like it was like almost like not like nail polish, but it was like kind of like that where you could like just lather it on onto the ball joints and then it would just give it like just enough added material to it so that it would be a little thicker, which I was like, oh, that's very cool. I should pick some up. So I was thinking of going out and getting maybe a couple more kits from my local shop just because it's a little bit, I don't know, the shops is a little bit further. I got to go like about half hour, 45 minutes to get to the shop. So I'm like, well, I'll go before it snows and then I'll have kits for the winter. And then maybe I'll get some added materials and stuff. Surprisingly, floor polish, I don't know. It's like it's just like a I mean it comes in like it almost looks like liquid cement bottle or something or like nail polish almost. But then yeah, you just paint it on to the joint and then but it's specifically made for models, which I thought was interesting. So I thought that was kind of cool. I didn't know that they even had that as an option. So okay, so we need A21. A21, where are you? But yeah, sometimes once in a blue moon, I'll just go and look and see what kind of like supplies you can even find for this kind of thing, and I'm always surprised at all the different stuff that they have. I've been thinking if I want to invest in some God Hand pliers, because I'm just using like I don't know, just some generics or something. But oh, joint strengthener. Yes, that's the term. You're absolutely correct. But yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to invest in super nice pliers. I feel like these ones are getting, they're doing the job. They're getting me by. It's just it's kind of like it'd be a nice to have, but I don't know if I can justify it. That's so many kits you could buy. It's like a lot of kits actually. Let's see. I got these $6 single blade nippers from AliExpress today. Yeah, exactly. It's like, do I want to spend like $50 or $60 on a pair of snips, or do I want to get like snips that do the job and then I can clean it up and I can buy like 5 different models or more? I usually go with like the high grades. I don't think no, I haven't tried anything higher than high grade. I was thinking of maybe trying like a real grade model at some point. Maybe a master, but I'm again intimidated by it. I'm like, oh no. I feel like if I'm buying or paying like more money for like a nicer model, I want to make sure I can like actually make it look good. But some of the real grades look pretty cool. I wouldn't mind trying that out. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I just need to take this ring and I think it just slips on like that, something like this. Okay, I don't think it's going to go any further, so I think that's probably fine. Oh, there we go. No, it did snap further. Cool. Okay. So we're on to D15. I find like when it comes specifically to like Gundam models, I find like it takes me so long to build them. I mean, I granted there's way more parts. They're a lot more intricate, so I mean it kind of makes sense, but um I was very surprised by that when I first started. I was like, wow, this actually takes a while to do it all. I mean, the only other thing that I had really like built in terms of like model kits would be like Lego or something. But I mean, Lego, I feel like generally doesn't take long to assemble. So it's very strange. Man, these black pieces are not cutting out nicely. That's not great. Speaking of real great, I have Snaz, Thunder, Incise Grace in my backlog, and already afraid I might lose the small yellow pieces. Oh no, when it comes to small pieces, that's the worst too, isn't it? Like, I'm always paranoid I'm gonna lose small pieces. When I was making a custom Game Boy Advance, I wanted to, well, for context, I wanted to make a custom Game Boy Advance at one point. This was like a year or two ago, and at one point I lost one of the screws, and I completely lost it, and it's like the tiniest little screw, and I lost it in a gray, black, and white speckled carpet. And so you're looking for the silver screw in. It might as well have been a needle in a haystack. Somehow, like I'd been already spent like 20 minutes looking for this thing. I had a magnet. I was like going all over the place. My girlfriend comes over, looks down at the carpet, immediately sees it within like 3 minutes. She's like, here it is. I'm like, no freaking way. I was like, I swear I already went over that portion of the carpet. I couldn't believe it. I was like, man, I was grateful, absolutely grateful, but definitely felt like one of the like moments where it's like it's right in front of your nose and you just don't see it. So yeah, I totally know what you mean by being afraid of losing pieces because it's not fun. It's not fun. Now I'm like paranoid and all. If I have like tons of really small pieces, I'll just grab grab like a little Tupperware container or something and toss them all in there. Or if it's metal, whatever I'm working with, I have like little magnetic trays now. So I'll throw stuff in there, and that's pretty helpful. Because yeah, those magnetic trays, nothing, it's not going anywhere. So that's pretty nice. Is this gonna work? I might need to go to a lower grit. It's probably fine. It's fine. I've given up on this build. I think if it's a little scuffed, that's okay. That's quite all right. I'll take it. I'll take it as it is. There we go. Okay. I'll buff this part out quickly and then we'll continue. Let's see. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to move on to like other kits after this. I don't know exactly what kit I should try tackling next. I'm probably gonna tackle the next least favorite thing I have and just work my way up to my favorite. I feel like that way if I mess it up, then I don't have to be sad. I can say, well, I was just practicing. Okay. Okay, I think that's in all the way. There we go. Cool. Okay. Oh, we got sticker work coming up. Okay, so we are taking which piece are we taking? Oh, I see. It's showing two pieces. Okay, so we're combining the two pieces and then we're putting stickers on. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. Where did my sticker sheet go? All right, 2122. Ah, I see. Okay, so we're covering the sides and then we're covering the back. Let's get that one ready. It's kind of funny because I don't know how it is everywhere else in the world when it comes to ordering Gundam kits, but the local shop that I have, they have pre-orders, or not pre-orders, but like they have, well, yeah, I guess it's pre-orders, and they have a mailing list. And so I signed up for the mailing list because I was like, well, I would love to get my hands on a couple of these kits, but they're just out of stock. So I signed up for the mailing list. I see that one day that I did get a notification, and it was like instant. Like it's like the second the email came in, um, I went and checked the website because I was like, okay, finally I can go order. The second I get there, it shows that there's stock, and I go to check out, and it's like, nope, there's no more, out of stock, and I'm like, no. And I don't know if it was like bots that did it or what, but it's a local store and they only sell locally. So I'm assuming it's just probably like everybody goes to this store. And it was just probably a popular kit that people wanted, but I was like, man, you got to be kidding me. So since then, I haven't tried again. I've just been, whenever I see a kit that looks fun, I just pick it up. And then I just kind of go, oh, okay, cool. My lucky day. I found something that I was interested in. But I don't know. I feel like I've been getting into model building a lot more recently. So maybe I'll. Oh, okay. No wonder. I was like wondering why sticker wasn't picking up as nicely, and it's because I was using the wrong pair of tweezers. Okay, which one did I just take off? 21. Okay. It should go on this side. Oh, that's nice. It's covering up my bad sanding. Excellent. Except we're stuck. There we go. It's like they knew. They knew I was going to have trouble. I'm still having trouble. Okay. I've really wanted to watch more of the, like, just more Gundam series. I've only watched a couple. Like, I watched Iron-Blooded Orphans. What else did I watch? I think I watched, like, part of Gundam Seed when it first aired. And then I've caught, like, little bits and pieces of various shows when they were on, but I don't know what they were. So I've got quite a lot on the backlog. But I don't even know where to start because I'm like, oh man, there's so much to catch up on. But I did see that Netflix has Gundam Seed on, so maybe I'll watch that. I've heard it's like hit or miss though. Some people like it, some people don't. But I did enjoy what was it? I thought Iron-Blooded Orphans was pretty good. I thought it was kind of brutal at times, which was in a way refreshing to see in an anime. I feel like oftentimes it's like, they find the big bad guy or whatever, and then they kind of like they get rid of them, or they don't really show the fight scenes, or they don't show like any of like the actual brutal aspects of it. They just kind of gloss over it. So it was kind of interesting to see that they would actually show like some pretty brutal scenes. It was interesting. I think the only other show that I've seen, I haven't watched a ton of anime, so I don't really know, but I think the only other show that I can think of that kind of was brutal like that was maybe like Attack on Titan. I liked Seed, didn't like Seed Destiny. Haven't seen the Seed movie. Oh, okay, good to know. Cookie dying was so sad. Oh, brutal. Yeah, some of the death scenes are like just, yeah, I don't know. They hit different for lack of better words. Um so it's kind of cool to see. I'm very curious what other series I would enjoy. I heard there's one that's almost like it's almost like what is it? The Vietnam War, but if it's like Gundam. So that sounded kind of interesting. Um, very different take. It sounded like. And then there was also what was it? There was also a there's a new series. It's like The Witch of something. So that looked very different to me. I don't know. The art style looked extremely different. There we go. The Witch from Mercury, right? Oh, it's also like Seed. You'll either love it or hate it. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that happens. I guess it's probably just different studios, different directors making their own take on whatever show it is, but in a way I guess it's good because then you might end up liking it. But I guess the negative side would be, yeah, if you don't like a couple of the series, then you're stuck for a while. You're stuck just enjoying the old stuff. Okay, I think I maybe trimmed too much there. Maybe. Might be okay. Oh, the kits from that series are good? Oh, that's cool. I've been seeing them a lot just because I guess they're recent, but I think actually I might have some. I might have one. I'm not sure. Like trying to look at like my boxes I've got like stacked up. I think I have like maybe one or two of the newer kits. I'm not sure. I don't see any from that series though. It was a while back when I got these kits, so I'm like, I don't really remember what I even have. But no, it doesn't look like I have them. But that's good to know. I might have to pick up one or two because they look like they were pretty decent. Okay, so 37A14. Teens up here. I don't know what kit it was, but there was like this. I thought it was interesting because it was like a light pink color. I remember thinking it looked really quite unique compared to like most of the Gundam kits that I see on the shelves, and I didn't pick it up at the time. And then when I came back, it was gone um, from the store where I saw it at. I'll have to keep an eye out for it. I don't know what series it was from, but I'm sure I could find it online. There we go. good enough. Get some of the stress marks out. That should be okay. The part's probably going to get covered up anyways. Okay, so we have our part. Make sure to hold it the right way. Should be good. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There we go. Cool. I didn't mess it up this time. Okay, so now we need, I guess the other half is what we're covering up now. So we're going to grab 12. There we go. Oh, and that's all we needed for now, at least. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to probably the holidays. I feel like that's probably when I'm gonna watch more anime. I've been like, I go through phases where I watch a ton all at once, and I'll watch like a couple weeks worth. I'll just watch it straight, and then I kind of finish whatever series I was binging, and then I get locked into a different hobby for a while. Usually like video games or something, or whatever it may be. Awesome. Cool. So we got that situated. So it looks like we're building some kind of joint now. Probably connecting the foot to the leg. So we need one of these. So I'll quickly take one of these off. What else do we need? Need one of these joints. Perfect. And then 24, which is right here. Cool. There we go. I feel like it's always really satisfying though to watch like YouTube videos of people who are just absolute masters at building model kits. Like some of the miniature stuff is really cool too. The people that do like model train stuff is, I mean, that's crazy. Especially when it's like super, super detailed. That's always exciting to see. Okay, so we are believe inserting like this, I think. Seems like it's about right. Okay. Man, some of these parts though are so tiny. My fingers are too big for this. I need kid fingers. Gonna call it a night. Have a good one. Oh, thank you so much. You too. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. I hope you have a great rest of your day. There we go. I think I've connected everything. Took a few seconds, but we got it. All right, so we need to, I think, just insert this piece into here. Should be good. All right, right on. Okay, and so now we need to start covering it up. So now we're going to be getting like the outside armor pieces, it looks like. There we go. Might need to trim that up slightly. We'll see how it did. Actually, I think it looks pretty good. It's not too bad. Mostly came away clean. Mostly. It's really like superficial stuff. I might even just be able to get it rubbed down with my fingernail. But yeah, I can't wait to finish this kit because I feel like I'm ready to move on. The fact that I've been working on this kit for so long. Well, I say working on it, but I was really not working on it for like the past 2 years, so it'll just be good to have some closure with this one. It should be okay. All right. Okay, so let's see here. So this goes onto here, something like this. Yeah, it's got to be correct. It just seems really weird. I don't know. For some reason, I'm looking at this and it looks wrong, but it should be okay. No, not quite. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Is this the right piece? It's got to be the right piece. It says it was C6. Did I accidentally grab C9 or something? Nope. This is the right piece. I'm just putting it on incorrectly. And causing the plastic to get all messed up in the process. Cool. Okay. So first, let's turn it the right way here. I think the weirdest thing is it shows a picture, but I have no idea what it's showing. Oh, I see. It's supposed to go up higher. I was trying to put it down lower. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, now it's perfectly snug. I don't know if you can see that. It's perfectly snug. I was trying to put it on far too low. All right, well, that explains it. User error, of course. So now we're looking for C9. Ooh, this piece did not turn out very nicely. A lot of the panel lining I did on this piece looks really bad. Does not look good at all. It's like, ooh, it's a little heavy duty on this part, but that's okay. Should be good enough. Should be good enough, yeah. I might just sand that down slightly. But yeah, I find I guess in a way, I said earlier that this could be quite therapeutic, but at the same time, it can be kind of stressful sometimes too. I guess it just kind of depends on your mindset, really. Um, if you go into it expecting perfection, you might have a bad time. But yeah, if you just kind of take things as they come, sometimes that's the best method. Sometimes, yeah, it's the best method for stuff. All right, so we're getting into the big pieces now. So we're grabbing some of like the big shin armor pieces here. That's cool. Ow! I just stabbed myself with my pliers or with my snips. That's bad. Don't do that. All right, so now I think this is the part, yeah, that goes onto the shin there. Now, did that connect properly? It doesn't look like it did. Should match each side and fit snug, but it's not wanting to. Probably lining it up incorrectly. Let's see if I can fix that. Oh, it's because I, again, for the umpteenth time, missed a part. Need another one of these little joint pieces. And that'll do it. All right, so which direction should it follow? There we go. Okay, now let's try that again. Not quite. Maybe I should start like at the top or in the middle. I definitely feel like it's just not lined up quite right. Oh, there we go. Just hear it snap into place perfectly. Perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. Nice and snug. Looks good. Now, this is the fun part, in my opinion, because now we're kind of assembling everything together. It's starting to come together and actually look like a robot. So that's cool. I feel like building the joints is interesting because you get to kind of see like almost what's inside. But at the same time, it's satisfying to actually just kind of get a leg situated. There we go. I've got one leg. So now we need to create the left leg. So we're essentially going to redo all of those steps. Okay. Just give me 2 seconds. I'm going to stand up and stretch real quick. Oh. There we go. Stay limber. Okay. Move this back just so I'm not knocking it over. I feel like the nice thing though is once you do it once, it's a lot easier the second time around because you already know what you're doing. At that point, the hardest part is just finding the pieces that you're needing to cut out. Okay, so we have that. We need 38. There we go, and we need 13, which is up here. Excellent. All right. I feel like I'm making a mess here, but it should be all right. The nice thing is I know that all this stuff is also being covered up, so I don't have to worry too much about it being too ugly. All right. There we go. Good job. Sweet. Okay, so we're going to take this piece, put it like this, and connect this one like this. Got our 2 wires in the back. And then take the funky piece, put it up. Put it up here. And then we're going to take this next piece and we're going to insert it to the top. Nice. Snap right into place. Cool. All right. So now that I got that going for me, just got to grab the other side. Let's see here. So perfect. There we go. Now we have to build another one of those like really awkward looking ball jointy things where it connects into the actual hip. Because this is my least favorite part of building these legs, just because my fingers are too big. There we go. There's one. We need 39. All right. So we're gonna snip this piece off. There we go. And we just need a ball joint thingy. There we go. Should be fine. Okay. So now I have to connect these pieces together. And this is always the worst part. Okay, so first we connect this piece. Oh, did I grab the wrong piece? Let me just double check. Yeah, I did grab the wrong piece. What the heck? Reading comprehension. Reading comprehension. And to that I say, what reading comprehension? There's none here. Whoa. Okay, so perfect. Right on. I think. Yep, it goes just like that. There we go. Snaps in. We're good to go. So we've got that situated, and now we're building up the shell again. So we'll do that. Whoa, I'm dropping my entire runner. It's not great. Okay. Actually, I think this trimmed pretty well fine. I just need to trim a little off the top here. Okay. Should be fine. Oh, excuse me. All right. So now that I know it goes into the top part, Tequila Gundam. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's coming along. It's coming along. We're getting there. We're almost on the second leg here. And I think all we have to do after that is the hips, and then we're good, I think. Let's see. Where's the part that I need, though? Oh, I'm like staring right at it. All right. Just trim down some of the excess. We're good. I think that's all that was showing. Yep. Great. So now that we've got that out of the way, we'll slap this onto the back. There we go. Excellent. We're like almost done. Oh wait, did I miss a step? Or did they just not have me build a second foot? Oh no, I was supposed to build 2 feet, and I didn't realize because I didn't read. Great. I was supposed to build this twice, but of course I didn't read that. All right, well that's fine. We can do that too. Get the leg at least situated here, and then we'll do that. I kind of felt like I had like way more parts than I should. I was kind of wondering. I was like, why? Why does it seem like I have so many extra? Well, that would do it. That would be exactly why. I might have to do this off camera just so I can get into the corners. There we go. Let's see. Okay, so that's literally all I needed from that. So that's great. And then we'll build the foot next. So what do I need to do? I need to take this part right here. I'm going to insert it into here. Like Zaku's. Oh, those are cool. I have not built one of those yet. I'd like to at some point. But yeah, I haven't gotten around to it yet. Is that your like favorite? Like, is that what you tend to go for? Recommend the 2021 version? Oh, okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. I will eventually pick one up. I definitely would like to try one at some point. Let's see. Can I do this correctly? This part's always a little snug. Last time on the other leg that I was doing this on, it was a little difficult to connect. There we go. Nice and snug. Oh, it's 20 bucks. Yeah, that's the one nice thing I like about like these models is they're not like super expensive. They're pretty reasonable. Hey, Limp, how's it going? Yeah, we're back. We're back with Gundam today. We're back with Gundam. And I'm back at it again with not reading instructions properly. At the beginning, I got a couple pieces stuck together, and I was like, oh, I missed a step. You love coloring them? Oh, cool. I have not. I haven't colored any of them yet. All of the models I've built have just been like straight, flat colored. The only thing I've done is some like very bad panel lining, and that's about it. Other than that, I've been so intimidated. I would love to paint them at some point, but I haven't worked up the courage or the money to do that just yet. But one day I will. I think when people can paint them really nicely, they always look really good. We're looking for B41. Oil paint markers? Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I haven't I have not tried anything like that yet. I think I was gonna try and do one that was like all damaged and beat up. Try and like make it look weathered, just so that if it turned out badly, then I could blame it on it being intentional. You just got done with a Monster Hunter figure. Oh, that's cool. Do they have Monster Hunter like model kits like this? Because if they do, I should go get that. I love Monster Hunter. Are you excited for the new one? Monster Hunter Wilds is coming out. I'm very interested in it, but I always feel like I shouldn't play it when it first comes out because I haven't even played Rise yet. I've been the last thing I played was Wilds. Or no, Worlds. I played Worlds or Monster Hunter World. Um I was doing the Iceborne DLC, but the Iceborne DLC is hard. It's so hard. Not sure. This one was 3D printed. Oh, okay, cool. Signed up for beta testing. Nice. I'm very excited for it though, because I did like World a lot. I thought Monster Hunter World was very, very fun. Um, I really liked the exploration. I thought that was very cool. Um, I was a little sad when Rise wasn't exactly the same kind of deal, but at the same time though, it kind of makes sense because like man, I feel like the amount of like developer I don't know effort that needs to go into that to be able to make that would be a little intense. So I can kind of understand why they wouldn't necessarily go back to back with two massively sized games like that. I've played since two because I was born when Monster Hunter came out. So in terms of the online services being alive, oh nice, that's very cool. It must feel weird like seeing the series kind of come to where it's at now. I remember seeing Monster Hunter like in magazines, like when they were like, I think the first one that I was exposed to was like three or three Ultimate, and I remember thinking it was a very very cool concept. But yeah, if you've been playing since they basically came out, that's I don't know. I feel like a series that's running that long and like just absolutely killing it like it is, it must be like kind of a very surreal but also like very awesome feeling to be like, oh man, this series is great. I wish I could say the same thing about Halo. Halo was like that one series that I've been playing since they came out, and it's struggling to say the least. It's struggling. Okay, so I need D12. The one I painted was an Elder Dragon. Oh, Valstrax. Okay, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. That one's pretty cool. My childhood white whale. Yeah, some of the monsters are hard. I don't blame you. I was trying to beat damn, I don't remember what it's called now. Is it the Barioth or it's the I don't know, it was like a tiger mixed with a dragon in Iceborne. That one took me that was like the one time where I actually got like stuck. Yeah, it was like a saber-tooth tiger with wings, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. It was in Iceborne. But that was like I'm correct? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that thing had me stuck for a very long time, and I was getting really frustrated because like the fights were taking me almost a full hour to do, and then I was like I would fail like near the end. Um and so I was getting pretty frustrated because I was like, well, it takes me like two or three tries and it's like almost an hour each time, and so like I'd do it three times in an evening and then I'd be like, okay, well, I got to go to bed now. And I didn't get past it. I should have called for help and got some support, but I don't know. I was just stubborn, I guess, which is probably part of my issue. It's just me being stubborn. But yeah, I got to go back and finish because after that, I got past it and I was like, hooray! And then I just didn't touch it after that. I put it down and I was like, I think I'm good for a break for a while, and I probably shouldn't have done that because I didn't end up going back. Issue with the old gen monsters is that they're fast, they stun, and they employ some real world animal tactics when they fight instead of using like dragon magic or something. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, I can definitely see that. It's cool though. It's cool. I really like it. I've been seeing sometimes some YouTube shorts that I don't remember the channel name, but it's this guy and he goes over like like all of the older Monster Hunters. And he was talking about, it was this short and he was talking about um some of the like weird crossovers and like DLC content that it's had over the years. It's very, very strange. But it looked cool. I always like their crossover stuff. Like having like Resident Evil in Worlds was bizarre. Street Fighter. The funniest thing about it is that I got exposed to Hatsune Miku by Monster Hunter. Yeah, like they had Miku stuff. I don't know, absolutely bizarre. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense to have something like Miku or like have they ever done like Sanrio? I feel like Hello Kitty would be like the next like thing I would expect Monster Hunter to cross over with. I remember the Devil May Cry one or The Witcher. Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true, true. Also, welcome back, Sam. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, the crossovers were wild. I loved that though. I thought it was kind of unhinged, but like in all the right ways. Okay, so what do we got going on? I need to build some weird funky foot joint thing. Okay. All right, so trim this out. There we go. That'll do. I know in terms of Monster Hunter, there's this one store at a mall in my city, and they import a whole bunch of like figures and toys and all sorts of stuff from Japan. And I saw that they had Monster Hunter blind boxes. I've been so tempted, but I'm like, no, I can't. I can't go down the blind box rabbit hole. I'm like, it's cursed. They had Animal Crossing? Oh, no way. That's really cool. I gotta go look that up. Oh, I remember. Okay, wait. Yeah, I remember they did an Animal Crossing collaboration where in New Leaf they had stuff. Did they have stuff in Monster Hunter 4? Because that'd be pretty crazy. But I remember playing New Leaf and having like a whole house set that you could have. They had like the like steak on a bone type thing, and yeah, that was funny. Man, you just unlocked like suppressed memories. There've been so many arguably girly crossovers in a game about stuffing your face with steak and beating up animals. It's kind of funny to think about. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Um, I feel like it's cool too because then it gets people into the game when they maybe wouldn't have otherwise. Like I was able to get my girlfriend to play it. I think almost purely because of like the little like Poogie guys, like the little pigs. That was his name, right? Poogie? Am I right on that? Or am I thinking of something else? The like little pig from Worlds. She saw that I could like dress him up in like pajamas and stuff and was like, "Oh, that's so adorable." And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "What is this game?" And I'm like, "You kill monsters." And she's like, "Oh." She's like, I want to play." Yeah. So we ended up playing just because of that. So that was pretty neat. I like making my cat feller cute. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that was the other thing. The customization of the cats. Yeah. That was also another thing that was very interesting. Yeah, I really liked how in Worlds there was so much exploration. Um, Monster Hunter World was great for that. Um, and I tried playing some of the other ones, and I was like, doesn't hit the same. My Poogie was and is in a Dodogama onesie. Oh, that's funny. I always felt bad though for like killing some of the monsters because, like, for example, like the Dodogama is so like derpy and dopey, and I'd be like, oh no, I'm massacring him. I'm sorry. I just had to remember like it's just a game, and then you could like capture it. So I was like, okay, it's not so bad. It's not that bad. I'm not like wiping out its whole bloodline. My longsword kit was 2B from near. Oh, cool. I'd never killed Dodo. I'd pick up remnants he left until I got enough for armor. Oh, that's fun. Man, what kit did I use? So, I actually started out with the gun lance, and I used the gun lance for quite some time while I was playing with some friends when the game first came out. And then eventually I wanted to try something different because I got bored of gun lance combos over and over. So I was like, well, if I'm not going to use gun lance, what can I use that's like complicated? Because I just wanted something that had like a lot of move sets. I wanted to try longsword, but then like everybody was like, "Don't do longsword because you're just gonna trip everybody." And I was like, "Okay, I guess fine." So then I ended up going with the charge blade, and so I've been using the charge blade ever since. However, every time I take a long hiatus from the game, I have to like relearn all the combos and all the timings because I don't remember it. So it's kind of like a blessing and a curse because on one hand it's like it's complicated and it's, I don't know, mentally stimulating, but the curse is that every time I come back to it I have to spend like 5 hours just trying to remember how to do everything again. Gunlance is fun. It helped me solo Teostra when I was struggling. I'm a hammer greatsword user. Oh, cool. I have kind of wanted to get into trying greatsword at some point because I feel like some of the greatswords look really really cool, but I have not gotten around to it. I still really want to do longsword though too. I don't know. I'm always very torn. Um, Hunting horn always looked like fun. Um, when I first started playing, I started off with the insect glaive for a while. And I really liked how in World you could like bounce off of the monsters with the insect glaive like a ton. And you could do like infinite bouncy combos, which was fun. But then gun lance was alluring, and so I was like, okay. I also kind of want to try the heavy bow gun, just because like the idea of like bringing a sniper rifle to like a dinosaur fight sounds cool. I used hunting horn, hammer, and tonfa, and for most of my time playing, I see. It's the Frontier series, and yes, it's a fist and feet hand to hand weapon. Cool. That's really cool. I didn't know they had that. Heavy bow guns, fun. Yeah. It looks like it'd be a good time. The one thing that I thought was interesting too was it was not Monster Hunter 4, but the one that came after it. Was it like Ultimate or something like that? Um or no, was that like the subtitle of 4? I'm trying to remember what the game after 4 was. But the thing that was cool about that one was the fact that you could have like different like fighting styles with each weapon. And I thought that was very interesting, like the fact that you could do completely different things with it. Okay, I'm gonna sand this up as quickly as possible because I don't really care too much. I'm just gonna make it look semi-presentable and call it a day. But I really just kind of want to just get this kit over with. Oh, that's so bad. It's still very, very stress marked, but that's fine. I think it's like still part of the foot or something that I'm building, so it'll do. It's like the beta insect glaive. Oh, interesting. I'm curious, did they say if they're going to add any different weapons to Wild? I feel like Wild's, if they added something new, it could be cool. You could charge it up and dash freely on the ground, and then flip kick the dragon and jump off it again. Oh, that's cool. That sounds pretty badass. All right, I think we're pretty much almost done the foot. So this connects something like this. Did I do this right? Yeah, that should be right. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm putting stickers on this piece. Nice. All right, in that case, I'm just going to make sure it's smooth, and then I can just put some heckin' stickers on it and call it a day. Good enough. All right. Let's get these stupid stickers on. My arch nemesis, stickers. Okay. Actually, this one's not terrible. I'm very, very curious where they're gonna like what the locations will be in the next game. I really wanted to try Rise just because it seemed like it was very like Japanese themed, and I thought that was cool. But I'm like, I have to finish Iceborne first. And then Wilds is coming out, and I'm like, oh no. I feel like if I don't do it, I'll never get around to it. Rise is fun. It looks really cool. It looks very, very interesting. Whoops. Well, there goes a leg. If not arcadey. Yeah, it definitely seemed that way. Like, I played the demo at one point and, like, riding the monsters, it was cool, but, like, definitely had arcadey vibes to it. Definitely felt different, that's for sure. It felt like it was a lot faster paced as well. Like, you just kinda, like, ran to the monster and were like, "Alright. I'm gonna beat you up now." But sometimes that's what you want. Sometimes you want something faster and less, I guess, grindy. However, I suppose that's, like, the whole point of Monster Hunter is the grind, so maybe that's a little silly to say. I think I messed this sticker up, maybe. What's the other one look like? Oh, yeah, how did I manage that? Hmm, okay, well, good enough. It's not quite perfect, but it'll do. I don't think I can edge it over, so we're gonna leave it as is. Now you get it? Yeah. I guess it's just like, I don't know. It was just different, which isn't really a good thing or a bad thing. The one thing I did like though about Rise from when I tried it was I did like how you could the wire bugs were really cool. Like being able to like jump up everywhere. I thought that was pretty neat. Hey J Dog, how's it going? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. We're just talking about Monster Hunter right now. Maybe I'll play it on stream. I don't know. Would that be fun? I don't know if that'd be fun. Watching me struggle. Being like, I can't beat this boss. Okay, there we go. It's going meh. I'm sorry to hear it is going meh. hopefully it goes less meh and more yay. Tomorrow's Friday, so at least there's that. We're close to the weekend. Do I watch NFL or anything? I don't personally. I like for me, I'm not a big sports watcher. Like I'll watch like if anything, I'll watch like skateboarding on YouTube. Um Usually football or like hockey is like a family gathering type sport. I mean, I'd help you on stream, but I don't know how that'd be if you wanted to hunt monsters in a party. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'd be down for that at some point. However, I'd have to practice first. I feel like if I jumped into it, it would be a mess. I'd probably get carded quite a lot. I'd probably would not survive very long. But yeah, I think that'd be fun. I could definitely do that sometime. I really want to like try and get through a world, um, and then at least play some of Rise before Wilds comes out. Okay, so it looks like we're building the waste next. All my friends have Monster Hunter, but I don't. Does it just not interest you, or you just haven't gotten around to getting it yet? I was very intimidated by it for a long time. I was like, "Oh, that game looks hard." And it's kind of funny because I mean, it is challenging, but like, I just find it funny because I was like playing like Dark Souls a lot when I was thinking like, "Oh, it's gonna be so hard. I don't know if I can do it." And then like now in comparison, I'm like, I don't know what I was so worried about. It's not that bad. Actually, that's another game I'd like to replay is the first and second Dark Souls. I specifically Dark Souls. Well, I guess both of them. I've only played them one time each, so it'd be cool to play them again. Especially the first game, because like with the first game, I had to like cheese it quite a bit because I just found it so hard. So I cheesed it by like over leveling my character quite a bit, which helped to at least get me through it. And then in the second game, I never actually got to play the DLC, which is supposed to be the best part. So I'm like, oh, I should probably do that. Let's see. We need A8. Did you know Valstrak's wings are structured like fingers? They can do a 180 and poke you with its jet engine wing that can't flap to keep air stability. I didn't know that. I didn't, but that sounds terrifying. Let's see. So I need to flip this like this. And this goes on top. Okay. Animal anatomy nerd coming through. Gundam Bobot. Yeah, Gundam Bobot. Um, what exactly am I making? J-Dog, I am making a Gundam. Yeah, Gundam robot. Here, I'll get the box for you. Sorry, I missed your message there initially. So we're trying to build this. So it looks kind of chunky. We haven't we have not gotten to like the big chunky parts yet, but it's got like a backpack and like some weird shielding and stuff, so it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I've been trying to finish this specific model for like 2 years now, and I just keep getting distracted with other models, other kits, doing all sorts of stuff, and so I'm kind of like I need to get this one done. Is it like Transformers thing? I'm not very smart. No, no worries, dude. It's just like big mech suits basically. So in the series, usually it's like the characters would like be in the cockpit in the head, and then it's just about like different wars and space battles and all sorts of stuff. Um, so it's pretty cool. They've got like different anime. Um, if you're into that kind of thing, I haven't watched a lot. I've only watched like two series, or not even like one and a half. Um, I watched Iron Blooded Orphans, which was really good. I really enjoyed that. And then a long, long time ago, I watched part of Gundam Seed, which at the time I thought it was good. I have no idea if it holds up today. But yeah, then they've got movies and all that kind of stuff. Big, huge mechs like Power Rangers, but in space. Yes, yeah. Oh, Gurren Lagann. Yeah, I haven't watched that either. That is on my list. I've heard that's a really, 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 really good show. So I'm definitely wanting to get around to it at some point. Okay, I'm looking at my part sheet. And I don't see what I need. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, so I'm looking at the part sheet, and I'm like, okay, I need 40, 43. So I'm like, here's 41. So I'm like, okay, 46, 47, 48, 49. I'm like, okay, where's 43? I'm like, here's 40, 39. And I'm like looking all around. And then, of course, it's like right here. I'm just blind, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. I swear I must have like I don't know the exact name for it, but apparently there's like this thing where it's kind of almost like dyslexia with numbers. And I didn't realize I had this issue until recent years. But I swap numbers around all the time. So if I'm reading like and there's been like a lot of times on stream where I'll flip numbers around and I'll read it out. Um so if you ever hear me reading numbers on stream, just keep an ear out for it because it does happen and it's like the weirdest thing, but I'll read like the number 43 and I'll be like, oh, it's 34. And so I was wondering for like the longest time why I was bad at math. And I'm pretty sure it's just because in my head I flip numbers around all the time, which would explain why I'm not getting the right answers. Um, it's done by Studio Trigger, who also did Kill la Kill. Oh, cool! I love Kill la Kill and Little Witch Academia. Those are both really, really good. Oh, you have cataracts in your right eye. Is it really bad? Hopefully, it's not. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Forrest, if you don't mind me asking, but when's your birthday? Oh, I don't think I've ever told anybody my birthday on stream. I don't know if I want to. Uh, I guess I could just say the month. It's in February. So it's a ways away. What part am I looking for now? B39. There we go. I'm just gonna say happy birthday every day in February then. Oh, cool. Right on. I guess that works out in my favor then, huh? That's funny actually that you mentioned that because for birthdays in my family, we always say like birthday week. And so we'll joke around and be like, it's your birthday week. Let's see. That's fine. That'll be good enough. Okay, so we have the waste parts now. I feel like I took so long just gathering these. I don't know why. I was just lost, I suppose. Okay, so we connect these waste parts. Huzzah! And then from here we take this weird piece like this. And it goes into here, I think. Is that right? Something like that. There we go. Perfect. So I got this hip in here. Now we need B9 and B3. B9 and B3. Yeah, now I've got Kill la Kill on the brain. That was a weird show. It was good though. It was lots of fighting. The The fan service was a little intense, but, I enjoyed the combat in that. It's, like, about these kids that, like, fight at school, I guess is, like, the easiest way to describe it, but they've got, like, crazy strength. The animation was really well done, though. Oh, weird. This orange plastic is really, 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 like, dense. It's very hard compared to the other stuff I've been working with. It's like you can feel it's just, like, compact. I wonder what the difference is. Shave this down slightly. There we go. Forrest, what time is it for you right now? Um, ooh. Okay, good. I didn't cut myself. Good question. I don't even know what time it is. It's just after 10. So it's a little bit, well, it's getting there. It's getting later. Which I find really interesting because we get people from all over the world that come to the stream. And so some people catch me when it's like morning time for them. And other people catch me when it's evening. I just find that really bizarre. I don't know. It just seems strange that people can be from different places. Okay. Let's see. What do we got going on now? So I need to connect this. Okay, connects kind of weird. So it goes in like this, I think. I don't know how far it's supposed to insert though. Oh, there we go. Kind of snapped it. Oh, no, no, not doing it. Okay. Huh. What am I doing wrong? Oh, probably like this then? Yeah. There we go. There we go. I think I maybe had it upside down. I'm not sure. There we go. That's cool. We got some venting kind of going on. Do you travel a lot? And if you do, where have you been? Oh, that's a good question. So I was actually really, really lucky as a kid, and I was really quite young. Both my parents had they were very fortunate to have very good jobs. And so when I was young, we actually did get to travel quite a bit. So I've been to Florida, I've been to Los Angeles, I've been to Mexico, um, I've been to the Dominican Republic, and I think that's everywhere. Florida, Los Angeles, Mexico, Dominican Republic. Oh, and I've also been to Hawaii. Um, I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, I was extremely, extremely lucky. Extremely lucky. When I was younger, I didn't. When you're young, when you're a kid, you kind of take things for granted, and you maybe don't understand like how special something can be. Now that I'm older, I understand how lucky I was. And Yeah, I was very, very fortunate. Very, very fortunate. I think if anybody does get the chance to travel in their lifetimes, I think they should. Just because it's good to see how other people live, you know? Um, it's good to see how other people live, what their lives are like, what's normal for them, what's weird for them. Um, it definitely makes you appreciate where you're from, and I think it makes you appreciate how large the world is. And I feel like it's hard to kind of like appreciate that when you haven't like been out of like your country or wherever you were born. Um, the closest I've been out of country was Alaska. I live in the U.S. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess Alaska must be pretty strange though. I guess depending on where you're from in the States, but um, if you don't live like near a lot of like natural woodsy type stuff, I bet Alaska would be quite different to what you're used to. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's just really good for people to get that worldview of being like, oh yeah, it is different. It's not the same compared to where I live. Um, just because I think it helps you, yeah, just appreciate what you have, and then also like strive to like, I don't know, for me at least, just thinking back on those memories and like seeing all the things that I did. Like I saw a lot of cool things. I saw some sad things, um, and just different stuff. And I think it just makes me, I don't know, reflect on the world differently. So I think that's very, yeah, very important to do. But I think I was just very lucky, very, very lucky. Yeah, I think about that a lot actually. I live in a very foresty area. Alaska was so nice though. Oh, nice. Okay. Well then I guess you were kind of experienced with it then, but yeah, Alaska looks beautiful. Alaska looks absolutely beautiful. Um although bears scare me. Bears kind of freak me out, but Alaska definitely looks quite special. Oh, I see. Okay. I was wondering how I was supposed to attach this piece, but yeah, it goes in like this. There we go. Let's see. And then it goes something like. It's so weird because it's like kind of showing me where this piece needs to connect, but it doesn't really show me where it connects. So I'm a little confused. Oh, well, first off, if I had it in the right direction, that'd probably be helpful, huh? And then second, does it go in like that? Okay, I guess it does. There we go. Cool. Yeah, there we go. So now we have the waist complete. No, no, not yet. We still need to connect two side pieces. Two side pieces and oh, some stickers. uh B42. Let's see here. All right. So I need 2 of these. So I might as well just snip out both of them while I'm here. And then we need 2 connection joints. So I'll do that as well. Oh, I think the stream may be cut out for like a split second. Hopefully we're still live. Hopefully. Let me know. Whoa. Flying pieces. Flying pieces everywhere. J-Dog, if you're still there. Oh, you just got back? What happened? Well, I think the stream cut out for like a split second. I don't know if it like I don't know. I don't know if it cut out for a long time or not, but it cut out for a little bit. And then I accidentally launched this piece across the room. Um, um, but I was going to ask you, is there a place that you'd like to visit? Like if you could travel anywhere, is there like a place that you would like to go see? I think for me, if I could go anywhere, I would like to. I think I'd maybe like to go like just travel around Europe. I think that'd be interesting because like there's so many different countries and like such a close proximity, but they have like very different locations. But then also I'd like to go to probably Japan at some point. I feel like Japan's really cool. I would like to see that. But I don't know. I'd like to go to like rural Japan, but I feel like the language barrier, actually, just in Europe too, like the language barrier for traveling seems daunting. I'd be afraid that I wouldn't speak the language well, and then I'd be frustrating for other people. They'd be like, "Who's this stupid traveler? Doesn't know anything." I'd be like, "I don't know. I'm dumb. I'm sorry." So I feel like if I did go anywhere, I'd probably want to learn at least some of the language first. Out of country mainly. I want to go to Thailand, Ireland, Germany, Mexico, Japan, a lot of places. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's those are all good choices. Um, I feel like those are all really solid options. I know like 2 words. Yeah. Me too. I know like 2 words. Um, one thing that I would like to see, but at the same time I've heard is not a good place to visit, is Egypt. I think Egypt is really cool, like the pyramids and everything. That seems very, very interesting. But unfortunately, I've heard that it's not so great for visitors. It's a very hectic and chaotic place to visit. So I don't know if I'd ever go there, but the one cool thing is like we have photos and videos, so you can always see places through that. But I feel like it's a little different when you're actually there, though. Do you know how much a dollar is in Colombia? I have no clue. I know in some places though, yeah, the exchange rate is like insane, absolutely bonkers. Um, for like what would be like a dollar US can get you like tons and tons and tons of stuff, food, items, whatever you could dream of in other places, which is very bizarre. I always think the whole concept of currency conversion is weird. Like it makes sense, but at the same time, it's strange. There we go. We got these stickers on. I think I did a pretty decent-ish job. Not terrible. 4,312 Colombian peso. Yeah, geez, that's that sounds like a lot. I have no idea how much that would actually get you in Colombia, but I would imagine it's probably quite a bit. PC5. All right, so I need 2 of these pieces, and then we're done with the waste. And then actually we can then connect everything together, and then it's just like building like backpacks and like guns and stuff. Missile launchers. Am I cutting out a lot today? Oh, well, that's not good. Let me just double check. Oh, I know exactly why I'm cutting out. My phone changed to a 5G connection, which in the room that I'm in is probably not as strong. Because I'm a little bit further away from the modem. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that the connection was going to be so choppy. I should have double checked to make sure it didn't automatically connect me to that. That's a bit of a pain. I'll have to make sure the next time that I do that, or just to remember that we hopefully it'll work. All right, so let me just pop this in here, and we should be good to go. Okay, so I think we're done now. Now we just need to connect everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and connect the legs. I'm gonna connect the legs. They seem really close together. I don't know. Oh, okay, well we can bend them out so it's not so awkward, but initially it seems pretty awkward. All right, so let's just snap this together. And we should be good to go. Okay, I think we are good. I'm just try and bend some of these joints so it looks a little bit more natural, not so rigid. I mean, it is a robot, but it just looks a little rigid in my opinion. Just pose it slightly. Ooh, the arm popped off. All right, so I'll reconnect that and we should be good to go. Cool. Right on. That's cool. So we have that. What else do we need? Let's see. So now we need to build the backpack. So I'm just gonna lay him down for now. Let's see. Okay, so I'm gonna need the C sheet. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I need C3 and C4. How's the connection now, though? Is it any better, or are we still cutting out a lot? Let me know. If it's really bad, I can try and maybe do something to try and make it better. I'm hoping it's not so bad. No chops. All right. That's good. Yeah, I just gotta make sure it's not on that 5G connection because it always causes problems. But for some reason, my phone loves to auto connect to it. So it's like, if it gives me, it'll like give me a choice and I can manually connect to the desired connection. But then if it loses connection, it always just immediately connects to the other one. I don't know why exactly, but no chops earlier for me either. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's good to hear. But yeah, sometimes people mention that it's a little bit choppy sometimes, and usually that's the culprit. Maybe I have bad internet. I mean it could be, but it also could just be it also could be me. I know for a second there on my end it did say that it cut out, so I was a little worried about that. Usually it's pretty good though. Usually YouTube's pretty good about coming back, but like once it cuts out, but I'm always worried that maybe one day it'll just cut out and it won't come back. And I'm like, "Oh no." All right. So, okay, so we got one of these little tiny pieces and then we need B44. So then we need one of these. Oh, that was weird. The whole runner popped out when I did that. There we go. Okay. I think I actually need to assemble some of these already. Let's see. I'm gonna assemble. What is it? It's taking this piece and assembling it onto this piece like this. I think that should be right. Yeah, it looks like it. Ooh, I might need to actually trim this up though. I just realized there's pieces of runner still stuck to the sides. There we go. Okay, so that should be good. I think it's cleared up on all sides. Yeah, it should be fine. Cool. Sandwich that together. Looking good. I double checked and I didn't miss a step, so we're also good there. I'm not messing anything up. All right, so I'm taking this piece and I'm taking this piece and connecting them like this. Okay, right on. All right. There's like a lot of actually like little joint pieces. I don't really understand what I'm building here. Oh, I see. It's like extra like arms is what I'm building. That's very strange. Huh. How does this work? I'm like reading ahead to see what the heck I'm actually doing. Well, that's tape. I don't need tape. Oh, I see. Okay, that's strange. So this thing has like 4 arms. So right now we are building an additional 2 sets of arms. So essentially it's going to have like a backpack that attaches on the back, and then there's like arms that fold out. Very strange. I didn't realize it had that. Okay. Well. Okay, so we need C. Need C23 and C1. Okay, well, C1 is up here. There we go. Then 23 is down at the very bottom. Man, I am not proud of these panel lining jobs. They're they are rough. I don't know why they're so bad, but I didn't clean them up very good, obviously. All right, so I take this piece and I connect this piece like this. There we go. And I'm taking this piece and connecting it down here. All right, it's perfect. Okay, so now we're just closing this up. Okay, so now I take this. Oh, there's some extra plastic there. Yeah, some of these small parts are kind of sharp, like around some of the edges and stuff. Starting to feel it like in my fingertips. I'm like, oh, geez. It's kind of like if you've ever built like Lego before. Sometimes after building Lego for a long time, your fingers get a little bit like tender. It's kind of a similar deal going on right now. Okay, so there we go. Okay, perfect. So we got this piece here. Let's see, C2. Sorry, I'm not trimming these on camera just because some of them are like in really tight like positions in the runner, and it's just awkward to hold it. There we go. There's our piece. There we go. That should be good. So now I take this and connect it like so. And there's the other side of the joint there. And then we are grabbing B20 and yeah. This part's really weird though. I feel like all these like very like small jointy kind of parts are really awkward and like strange to build because it's like very it's hard to see. I don't know, it's kind of hard to like conceptualize what the heck you're even building. I remember that feeling. Oh yeah, the finger feeling. Yeah. It's it's kind of weird. But yeah, once you actually get the like pieces fully built out, it's not so bad because then you can visually see what you just created, but I feel like it's definitely awkward when you're first connecting everything. There we go. Okay. Now we're on to C11. This is like semi-painful for me because I'm just like not extremely enthused about this model. I'm definitely looking forward to building other kits. I'm very much more excited about building other kits. Not too long ago, I built this baby Yoda, this little Grogu model. That was a fun little different kit to build. His eyes are really cool. Like his eyes have like stickers on the inside, and then they have like a clear plastic dome. So it looks like very like realistic. I feel like if I was to paint this one, it would actually look really good. But I don't know. Maybe I'll try tackling painting him in the future, but I feel like he requires a lot of like skin and like fleshy tones and stuff, and I don't know if I'd be able to pull that off. It's very hard to like make convincing looking like skin. Whereas like steel and like metal is at least like just kind of reflective or matte, and so then it's easy to just kind of mimic that. Yeah, little Grogu. I like how everybody called him Baby Yoda though. It was just so dumb. I find it hard to not call him that now. I'm like, he's so tiny. All right. So we got this going on. And I need to make a fist. Actually, I feel like the fist would probably go on easier first and then put the shielding on. I need stream ideas. You and me both, man. You and me both. What do you like doing? What are your hobbies? I would say stream your hobbies. At least that's my go-to. All right, B22. I feel like I need stream ideas and I need shorts ideas. I never know what to make. I always like think of an idea and I'm like, oh, maybe that'd be interesting. And then I'm like, no, that's boring. No, I don't like that. I feel like it's tricky. Gaming usually. What would I stream? But I thought about doing cornhole tournaments. That's interesting. That can always be fun. I know a lot of people like watching like different like different games and stuff like that. So I think that could be interesting. I haven't played cornhole in a long time. I don't remember the last time I played cornhole. It's got to be at least 6 or 7 years, I bet. Oh, okay. I'm like looking for the part that I need and I'm literally covering it with my thumb. I got to play Apex. Oh man, I have not I've played Apex once and I'm extremely scared to play cuz I'm like I feel like it's going to be intense. I tried playing Call of Duty on stream. I'm tried to play like Warzone a little while ago. I feel like Warzone was tough. So I feel like Apex would be even harder. But I really like Titanfall 2, so I'm like maybe I'd get the hang of it pretty quick. I mean, the movement mechanics are pretty much the same. I think the thing that intimidates me the most, though, is that, like, it's very team-based, and I feel like I don't know. I'm always worried that I'm gonna run up on a whole team and then I'm, like, gonna get smoked. You would, I'm the same way, but then I just play Titanfall 2 instead. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I really like Titanfall 2. I wish it was still a thing, or I wish they would not have given it up for Apex. I'm hoping that maybe one day we'll get a Titanfall 3, but I'm not holding my breath, I suppose. Let's see. Did I grab the wrong fist? I might have. That's okay. If I did, I can always change it later. But yeah, I've seen like various streamers play Apex, and I'm like, dang, it looks like fun, but I'm so scared. I'm so intimidated. All the pressing leaves marks on my fingers. Yeah, it's it's a little rough. My fingers are a little tender. Um, I was describing earlier that yeah, it's like the equivalent of like building Lego. It's like yeah, it's rough. It's not too bad, but it's definitely a little tender. There. So the arms can like fold up. And so they'll fold up into like some wing pieces and then they like attach to his back somewhere. So then it like unfolds. It's quite strange. Um okay, so I guess we're building the cover now. Next Lego set I'm a stream it. Yeah, that's a good idea. I wanted to get a couple different Lego sets eventually. I just find them really hard to justify because I'm like, oh, I have nowhere to put them. It's bad enough I've got like these models all over the place. Um, but there's a couple that I've got my eye on, but maybe eventually. We'll see. Is there a specific set that you're gearing towards at the moment that you're looking at? I really like the look of the like the Deku tree from Zelda. That kit looks really cool, but it's so expensive. Oh, cool, a car or a Ferrari or something. Nice. Like a while ago, um, I got the what was it? The R34, the Nissan kit. I thought that one was pretty fun. Actually pretty reasonably priced too. And then I also saw that there was a Nightmare Before Christmas set as well. I thought that looked like really cool. I really liked the way they like captured the like aesthetic of the movie in Lego. I thought they did actually a pretty good job with that. So I thought that kit looked really cool. But again, very expensive. And then they also have the pod racing like diorama kit from Star Wars, and that one looks kind of cool. Have I built it? I have not. Or like did I build the R34? I did build it. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I had like some bigger kits too that I had gotten as gifts a while back. That was before I started streaming. And so I didn't even think to stream them. Um so unfortunately, because that would have been perfect. But I played Watson, so the only times I saw an Octane was him randomly jump scaring me. Oh no. That sounds scary. I can't do it. I don't know. I'll probably give Apex a try. I feel like it'd be at least worth a shot. This Saturday, I'm going to watch Nightmare Before Christmas at some concert thing that plays the music while you watch it. Oh, interesting. That's cool. That sounds like fun. I love like live music. I always think that's very cool, especially if it's like orchestra. I always think that's very, very interesting. Um, I went and saw there was like a long time ago, like a Legend of Zelda um show, and I went and saw that, and I thought that was really cool. And then I know a while back, like not too long ago, they had a what was it? Final Fantasy 14 uh that was going around on tour. And that was cool. I wanted to see that really bad, but I don't think it came to where I live. So okay, so I think this is how it goes in. And then it's got like a sliding rail system, so you can like slide it up and down like that, but it's really stiff. It'll probably loosen up over time. Okay. I think we're done that page. I think we're on to the next step here. Ooh, the next pages are in color. Fancy. Okay. I'm wondering if I should start this page or if I should call it. I think there's a lot of little steps here, so I think I might call it for today and just leave it there. Because there's a lot of extra little pieces going on. So I think I'll maybe save that for next stream. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. It was fun. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I might be back on Sunday, but probably not. I want to say probably not. Probably won't be back on Sunday. However, I will definitely be back next Monday. I'll probably do another gaming stream next Monday. I don't really know what to play just yet. But yeah. I'll have to give it some thought. But yeah, probably next stream will be Monday. I'll let you know though if anything changes. But yeah, otherwise I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, wherever it may be for you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys again soon. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good weekend also. But anyways, yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys later. Take care.